been wondering when I'm going to be getting back to Aerial. Well, I'm wondering too. But in the meantime, I finally got all the silks washed, and I've got my silk up. So I just wanted to show you just a few things. If you're wondering how I'm doing, I'm hanging in there. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I like to do to hang in there. So I'm going to just come into a couple movements here for some upper back, shoulders, spine. So I'm coming into the key rack here, and I'm just going to do a couple cat-cows. This feels so good. Moving with the breath. And then half moons always feel nice, extending one leg, opening up the heart. And then over to the other side. I'm just trying to keep my hair loose right now. Just washed it. So some of you might be thinking, oh, I look a little different. I usually don't have my hair down. But since I'm just sort of hanging out on my silk, I thought I would just sort of let my hair hang out too. Okay. So, supported down dog always feels great. Lengthening the spine. Coming into a little bit of swaying side to side. When we are able to have class again, I'll probably be keeping the classes a little bit smaller so we can maintain that safe distance. This feels so good, being able to just lengthen the spine. Inversions are so great to help decompress the spine. You can also grow taller, creating more space in the vertebrae. So I'm just sort of hanging out and hanging in there. Sometimes it's nice to get a little movement in the poses here with the aerial silk. You can wrap a leg around and find a little bit more movement, side to side. And switching sides. Another option is to find a little twist, holding the opposite ankle. You can do a little twist. And another side. Slowly coming up and coming back into a wide stance, finding a little sway side to side, getting into the upper back, shoulders. And then coming back up. I'm going to come into some stargazers, one of my favorites, especially for getting into the upper back, shoulders. So I'm going to bring my hands behind my head. My heart is lifted. Fabric is behind my upper back. Gently getting into the fascia of the upper back and shoulders. Gazing at the stars. This is one of my favorites. So this video is also just a little taste of what we do in my classes. Some of the poses and moves we do in my aerial classes. We'll be coming back to it. And I'm coming out. I'm just going to find a little seat here. A little chair pose with some hip stretching here. It's really important in the aerial classes to keep engagement of the shoulder girdle and the core. Aerial classes are great for strengthening your upper body, your core. If you've never done aerial before, you might find that it's a lot more fun and easier than you might have thought. Some of the classes I do for more beginning students is with the silk and hammock, a little bit lower, maybe about knee height. This height I'm using right now is just for the gentle classes, where we do a lot more movement in the silk. So the one more move I'm going to do today is an inversion, and it's one of my favorites that I like to do to just sort of hang out. So since I'm hanging in there, I'm going to bring the fabric below my low back, froggy the legs, and coming upside down. Bring one foot then the other in front of the silk, and just hang out here. A little gentle sway. And also walk the hands forward. And then bringing yourself into more of a stretch for the upper back and chest. Option is to release one leg back. Coming into a variation of inverted pigeon. When you're inverted, hanging upside down, you get a whole new perspective of your surroundings. And reversing. Always want to do both sides. One side's always going to feel a little bit easier. You might reach one foot on one side and not the other. And then maybe just coming back, finding a little heart opener. And you can always just stay only as long as you feel comfortable. Eventually you can work up to being upside down longer. There's lots of variations. And slowly I'm going to come up and then just come into a little bit of a wide leg forward fold. Releasing my hands down. And slowly coming back up. Thank you so much for joining me today in this brief little aerial demo of what we do in my aerial classes. So I'll do more later, which will be more like maybe a mini class, just to show you more of what we do. This was just a little, hi, I'm hanging out. Thank you. Hope to see you all soon.